इंडिया के साथ खेलते हैं जी मैच। पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का मैच लगाते हैं। देखते हैं क्या
Hello and
होता
welcome, one and
है।
all. You join us for this 10-over match between Pakistan and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
ये कितने हो गया
You'd
बॉल।
be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling...
बॉलिंग कितने आगे चढ़ी, टॉस हार गए हैं, जीत गए हैं, टॉस पे क्या ही नहीं थे। Okay.
Attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Sharma, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. Will want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. Gill, the right-hander, will be down the other end. The captain's going to change things around.
Sharma.
Everyone's here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
They'll get at least one here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot, should be runs here.
आ गया जी अभिषेक शर्मा। अभिषेक शर्मा।
Oh,
Catch
outside edge, but it'll be
it.
safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Mirza, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Salman Mirza.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot, runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. They scamper through for a single, good running. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Catch.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Gill with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Gotcha.
But it drops safely and gone. A brilliant catch in the slips. Oh yeah, great catch in the slips.
Vermar, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. Runs one. Cuts that off well in the infield. Afridi recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role.
Varma waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There could be a couple if they hustle. End of another disappointing over. Zaman has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over. From the bowler.
Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
What a leg spin of Ebrar. Abhishek Sharma. Whoa. Whoa.
Yadav looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground. He's got their tail up.
Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be four. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Well played, could be a quick single. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Noah, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well, there. Oh, that just didn't stick. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come right out of the middle of the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
The crowd is electric right now. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, and ready to... Face up.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Everyone's gone up. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Like too much room and got what it deserved.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. They'll get at least one here. That's a much better over. Good comeback after being smacked around a bit in the previous over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ashraf coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Ashraf shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Absolutely middle that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely balance, leant back and
Can I have tea? Can I have some tea?
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Noah's coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, that's too full. Nice shot. It could be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nice shot, runs possible.
You can get rid of them. Many
Final over this innings, plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Final over in this innings. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Nicely played. Runs one.
Good return back from the deep.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big appeal. This could be out.
The right hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs here.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Doesn't beat the infield. And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have been set a target of 102 runs.
102 का टारगेट जी.
I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
बुमराह पहला ओवर
Here we go.
सामने है जी साइम बुमराह टू साइम शॉट लगाई है अच्छी लेकिन कैच हो सकता है. रवान जी फील्डर मौजूद. शॉर्ट पिच डिलीवरी थी. अच्छा कैच.
Zaman in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
रमान आगे हैं जी. अच्छी बॉल थी.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. No, terrible shot. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Mightn't get to the boundary, should get at least a couple.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wow, that's missed a lot. What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Going with pace now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. They'll get at least 1 here. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the field with a great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a pun.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Arden, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Right-hander, new man to the crease.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The crowd is electric right now. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Chance to run two. End of the over. Pakistan, 48 for 3.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Everyone's gone. Big appeal. This could be out.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, and ready to face up.
Usman taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nicely played. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. End End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Pakistan 53 for 4.
Another great over for the batters. They've worked all parts of the ground wonderfully. Required run rate is in check as a result.
There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Chakravarti over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Oh, a bit of a gamble here. Picked the length up early and have gone after the bowler with a fantastic slog sweep.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Chakravarti with a huge appeal. Nice shot. Runs possible. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10+ runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Middle that one. Great timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot, just square of backward point. No one to stop it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Usman is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to hold the momentum. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flicker the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Patel is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
They'll get at least one here. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. through. Good swing coming back in.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Noah's ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Well played, could be a quick single. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Just 2 to win.
Poor shot, really lucky. Yada with a huge appeal. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.